Good morning and welcome to my channel. Today I think I'm going to commit to putting my cute pink Santa on this cover. I've been touring around with ideas. I did iron the lace piece that's going to go on here. I did cut a couple pieces here, and I think that's a good size because I wanted something in the background, but I still wanted to see some of the cover. And I think I cut these 6 by 9 maybe. This is going to be a big journal. Whoops. Yeah. 9 by 6. So I was able to use a 12 by 12 sheet, and then the extra piece here, I can cut that down. I think I want to cover that as well. I did emboss these, but I think I'm going to cut new because I have to glue them down and I need them flat so I get good contact. Plus I'm putting lace over the top, so you really won't see that. So I ironed my, just trying to figure out which is the front, which is the back. Okay, this is the front. I ironed my piece so it stretched out to be bigger than I thought, which is good. So there's the center, and this is my thought. I want to see the pink in the background. And then I cut a piece of white cardstock and put it behind. I like that, but then I needed more interest, so I ran it through my dotted Swiss embossing folder. And then this is just 65 pound. I felt like it just wasn't enough for me, so I cut, it's still wet. I glued 2 pieces of 110 pound cardstock together and then ran it through the embossing folder, so it's got some weight to it, so I like that a lot better. So it's kind of like a picture frame, so I like that. So that'll go there and that'll go there. But I was thinking I wanted to do this is going to be a frilly lacy journal, and I wanted to do a lace tie. I looked through all my stuff. I don't, I can't just run out and go get stuff, so I have this here. I think what I'm going to do is put this underneath everything. I cut a long enough piece. I did mark it in the middle. So I think that's what I'll do first, is glue this down underneath everything and then just keep layering. So I started, and then I said, well, I better turn the camera on. I'm going to hang this felt up so it doesn't get wrinkled. I already spent the time ironing it, so let's put on a hanger. Okay, so, oh, I need to cut 2 more pieces, so let me do that first, so those are ready. So I'll save these for another project. Let's see here. I'll have to cut this down too. Hopefully I have everything I need here. I don't want to get up and down. Okay. So we got, let me put this away. I use this, I've got different sizes in this kit. You see me use this a lot. I just like the outline of it. put this back in here. And I'm saving this one out because I'm using it for my 50 stack that I'm doing for Amy. I got to catch up on that. Taking a vacation was great. It was short, amazing. Can't wait to do it again, but I'm playing catch up. All right, so that's good. Don't need that. All right, so we'll go 9. Cut this 9. So I'll have another piece. And then this is 12, so I'll cut 6. It's hard to see the 6, but I think I've got it pretty close. All right, so I need to figure out how big to cut this center piece. Let me take a sip of water, sorry. I'm thinking I don't want it to go into this area here. I just basically want to put color right here. And I'm going to put more lace on top of that spine. So I'll go 2 by... to make it uniform, I'll go 2 by 9. So it matches these pieces. All right. That sounds good. So let me do my 9, and then 2. Here we go. I think that's all the cutting I need. I think that's going to look good. I'm going to put these pieces on first and then line this piece up with this piece. I'm thinking maybe I need to cut that a little bit, take a smidge off that. Two notches. I can't really see that. I don't want it to be crooked. So let's do this. Cold today, 39. We had frost last night again. Okay, I'm just going to tack this down a little bit, just so it don't wiggle on me. Just going to take a smidge. Line there. Where's that line? Right. I think right there is good. It's going to be covered with lace anyway, so, but you would still see a little bit through. Yeah, that's better. That way it won't hinder anything folding. And I'll still have to reinforce the inside of here. Clean that up. But I want to get the cover committed. Because I still have my daughter's digital, and then I have some other things to share as well. All right. My thought process was to I think I'm going to tape on the outside and glue stick on here, maybe. I'm doing layers, so if it doesn't stick, just wondering if I just don't do all. Let me see. Because I have this awesome Duck Craft double-sided tape, and it's pretty amazing. But the only thing is, I could do with Diane Hubert does this. She does her red line tape, and then she puts glue stick on top, so she has wiggle room. So I'm thinking maybe I'll do that, because I know I've used this stuff before, and when it sticks, it really sticks, because it says it holds up to ½ pound. You can put it on glass, plastic, steel, wood, painted walls, fabric, chipboard, foam, paper. We're doing paper. I really love this stuff, so I just didn't want any, you know, wet air bubbles. So let's see. Oh, and I got water on my desk too. That's scary. Let me just move this. Okay, let's see. Just want to make sure I get it uniform here. So I'll probably put a straight line somewhere that I could lean it up against. And I'm wondering if that isn't this ruler right here. Will that give me enough distance there where I don't have to judge where I'm putting this? Okay, right there. And that might work. I like that distance there. All right, I'm going to try it. So let me put some tape. This stuff is really sticky too. Get this at Joann's when it's not on sale and use a coupon. They always give you 50–60% off coupons. It's a great way to use items. I usually have a list of things that I do that for. I keep a list in my purse of things that, because I'm like an hour away from stores, and when I go, if they don't have what I need, I go to the next item and use my coupon. So here we go. Think about this. Do I just want to do the middle? Thinking. Because I really want this to stick down. I don't want it to pull up. Oh, goodness me. Alright, let me do this. I've got to put the lace down. Alright, so let me do the outside of this. I was trying to keep a mental note of things that need to be done before I put this down. Oops, got a little off. It's pretty sticky stuff. But for this, I really, because I'm adding layers on top of layers, I didn't want to add layers of glue, and make everything all wet. So this makes sense to me. Hopefully it works out. All right. All right. So now I need to figure out where I started to mark lines on my cover right here where the middle is, because I want to keep a straight line. And because if your lace is off, it's gonna look funny. So let me see if I can do this. I still see what I'm doing and you can see what I'm doing. All right. I've got a longer ruler that's for back in my quilting days. Let me just see if I can get a happy medium here. That's center right there. So if I move this bottom line down, nope, that looks like it's off to me. All right, let me find my center on my board here. I'm just going in between my lines. That looks like it's off. I think this book is like not square, and that could be, you know, it's just nothing's perfect. Okay, I'm happy with that. So my line is here and here for the middle. That's where I'm going to put my lace. So I may have to get my head in the camera. Where's my pencil? Just going to make a pencil mark. Stand up so I can see what I'm doing. So that's that line right there. And this has an edge. I did drop it and break it, but I glued it back on. And this is supposed to butt up to your table or your mat here, the edge of your mat, this mat, to hold it down when you're cutting fabric. And I'm sorry if I'm loud. I'm standing up. Okay, so I'm good there. I think I'm good there. So I'm just going to make a mark. I don't want to go all the way because my pink paper is not going all the way. So this here, that's where my lace, I want the middle of my lace to glue down so it doesn't look wonky. I'm going to go here. Hopefully I got something to work with. Yep. All right. So I'm going to glue my lace down. So if you see those quilting rulers at yard sales and stuff like that, pick them up. You only need one. It's great because it gives you, see how long I was able to go across there. And that looks pretty uniform. I'm happy with that. I'm just wondering if I want to do double stick for this too. I probably have more ribbon than I need, but I wanted to make sure I had enough. I just want to make sure I get which one's the front, which one's the back. I don't know. I think it's right there. There's my center right there. Stuff is going to be glued on top of it, so I think I'm just going to use my tacky glue. So, or my 3-in-1. I think that's the best choice. So I have more movement. I can kind of move it around, because once I put that tape on, it's going to be like that. All right, I'm going for it and get my middle started here. I need this in case I have a disaster. Hang on, I do have my sugar bell filled if it's still good. Let's see here. Yep. Okay. Just gonna put a, I'm not gonna go all the way because I'm gonna cover it with pink paper. Or I am. Alright. Just gonna start that. Need to clean this. I think I have another one. Yep. Hopefully that'll stick. I didn't fill this bottle up all the way. Ooh, I didn't want to go. Yeah, I'm okay. Because last time I filled it all the way up and I didn't use it enough and it dried out on me, so I'll just fill it as needed. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm still there. And I don't want it to pull, so I want it to go in that crease. It's going to follow that line. I'm not going to go all the way. I can always add glue on the edge here later. I hope that's somewhat straight. I mean, I'm trying not to be perfect. My brain wants it to. I'm trying to get away from that. Put a little bit more there because I feel like it's not stuck. Alright, I think it's stuck enough that once I start putting layers on top, it'll be good. So, okay. So I think that's good there. Now I can put my my pink on top. So let's see. And I'm going to need this. And then one of these. Just want to do a visual. Okay, I like that so far. I think that's going to work out. This seems like it's crooked, but let me line it up on my board here. Where my center is, right there. So let me put something heavy so it doesn't move around. And then I'm just going to have to eyeball this when I put it down. Yeah. Well. I'm thinking. Let me move this. No, that doesn't work. Right there. Okay, that, like that. I like that, like that. As a visual. Then I'm just looking at my lines where these two corners need to be here. Let me just square up. I think I'm good right there. Okay, I'm just going to go for it. And for the center, I don't know if I need to glue this down. Maybe I will do fabric, the 3-in-1. I think I will do that in the center. Yeah. This is probably going to be a train wreck, but we're going to find out. Peel one bottom off, and then this, and score it so it's off to the side, just so I have a little wiggle, like so. And I'm going to put this top part down first, and then I can peel, hopefully. Wait a minute, I need to do that too. This you can learn from watching card makers. They have some really good tricks. All right, that's pretty sticky, but yep. All right. So just kind of eyeball in there. No. Pull my lace. That's okay. I don't feel it's super straight, but I think I'm good. Where's my... Okay, I don't think that's not coming up at all. That tape is really good. Alright, so let me do this other side. I just have to be careful because when I pulled my tape, it wanted to pull this up. So I might add a little bit extra glue here. Just to make sure these are down. Okay, it would probably be good to have this good and dry before you go on to the next step, but I'm good with that. Alright, I'm going to put some glue on here. Probably could spread this glue out a little bit, but I'm going to layer on top, so I'm not going to worry about it. I just feel like the more you mess with this stuff, the longer you take, it dries up on you really quick. I might get that Barely Art glue and try that. Okay, so I'm going to do all of these. Try to be quick about it. So I have something to grab onto. Okay, so now it's the eyeball, and I didn't line up, but that's okay. Get this straight. Goodness me. Okay, I think I'm good. Just gonna go for it. It's gonna be covered up on top anyway, so, but I kind of want it to be uniform, hopefully. I'm gonna pull that out, that one, and then I'll be careful right here. I should have lifted it up. That was the deal, because it wanted to drag my lace along with it. So that's great. I'm happy with that. Give it a good burnish here. Okay. All right. So now I got to do this piece here, and I think I'll do the same. Put some tape on it, because that tape seems to work out really well. Now I'll put some 3-in-1 down the center there. Okay, so I kind of want to line this up. Uniform with that, and that looks pretty good right there. So me put some glue first. I think it got me. Okay. So I'm going to try to line up this bottom end first before I let this. I think that looks pretty good right there. Probably better visual here. It's pretty good. Oops. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Cool beans. Okay. Yeah, that stuff is down. That's not coming up. And I'm going to be layering on top. So my next thing would be how to glue my, let's see, doesn't really matter top or bottom, but I'm pretty sure this was the top. Just going to mark this. I should have marked it, but I think I'm pretty square, but I want my book to be, I'm pretty sure I can see joy right there, so yeah. So that's the top. And before I close that in, I'll make a mark over here that this is the front cover. But once I start gluing stuff on, but it's just easy to get disoriented. All right, I like that. This will be the trick. Is that the front? That's gorgeous. Okay, so this is going to go in the middle here. And I think I might start with doing the center part here first and then work my way that way. Just thinking. Yeah, I want to keep it all as one. I thought maybe I wanted to cut that piece, but I just love that right there. I'm probably not going to do anything else. I'm not sure. I just love it. All right, so I think I will center this and then work my way. And I'm going to leave all this extra stuff. So this will be a frou-frou, pink frou-frou. Okay, so I really don't want glue everywhere, so I'm just going to glue on sections of this. So let me grab my mat. And then I'll put it down. This is going to be fun. Okay, which was the front? This is the front, right here. Okay. There we go. I think once I get the spine done, the rest of it will go pretty easy. I just don't want to have glue oozing everywhere. So I'll do the flowers. Like this whole area I can do. That'll hold it down. And then I'll do like right here. I don't know how far it goes up, so I'll only do a little bit because it does hang off. So I like that. I'll just leave that off. Okay, here we go. Just want to make sure I get it centered. I think that's pretty good. I probably could have went there, but I think I'll hit some of these more solid pieces along the way. Okay. This is where it's going to get tricky because I want yeah, if I can let that stand up on its own, that would be great. Let me see what I have that I can put in between there. Something skinny. Hang on one sec. You might hear a crash. This basket, I think it's perfect for standing this up to work with. Maybe put this here just so I can see where this is going to lay. I'm almost feeling like I want to let this dry before I start to the next step. So I'm thinking I'm already at 43 minutes. I'm going to end the video here and then I'll come back to finish and maybe I'll have all this glued down and then be able to layer. Okay, I'll do that because I really want that to dry before I stretch it. All right, thanks for watching, and yeah, that's gonna look really good. All right, take care. Bye.